Okay, I took care of that spot. The wood's a little darker because I had to get different wood, but that's what it will look like. And when you paint over top of it, it took me a little time to find the pieces because I threw a lot of my chips out from the night before, and so they're in the garbage. But what I'm doing here is I'm going to go ahead and put a maybe a little heel. I don't know if I'll do a heel on here or not. I usually do, so let me go about here, and let's put a heel on here. Now we might ruin what I just put all that time and effort into, but okay. Alright, a little bit of a heel. Same thing over here. Kind of get it at the same spot here, so put a Alright, and then I'm going to put a little, I'm going to spray this and just do a little more detail on the feet. What I did was I undercut, I'm sorry, I didn't tell you this, I undercut underneath here to go up, so it looks like there's a little bit of a hollow portion that has more of a shadowy look to it by undercutting. So what I mean is I took the knife, went up a little bit into the pants, and then cut it from the shoe up. Okay, let me get this here. We'll go ahead and put a little sole on these. Just add a little more detail to this piece. This is optional. You don't have to do it. You can just leave it the way it was without the other stuff along with it. That's totally up to you. Let me clean this up a little bit. And then I bring this back to meet that in the center there. There we go. And that just adds a little more to the shoe. That's in there pretty good. Okay. Trim that off. Looks different, but it won't once we paint it. But there's all kinds of ways of fixing things, so don't, if you have a piece and something breaks off or something doesn't fit right, just be creative. It can be fixed for the most part. Alright, so that's the shoes, and here we're going to put a couple of folds back here, just a couple, maybe up a little further like so, and just a few here and there. Kind of towards the back here. I'll clean those up a little bit later and get those a little smoother. Alright. And then another one underneath it. Maybe one up at the front here, just a small one. Up here a little higher. That's kind of baggy over the shoes here. Alright, so that's what I'm going to do there. Bring this back a little bit further. There we go. It'll be a little bit of a challenge painting that when you have it like that, but you get the idea. Alright, now a few folds in the coat. We're going to work on the jacket up front here. And just separate this from, and have this hanging. Has this, normally he has a white shirt, but because his beard is so long, or his goatee is so long, we're going to forgo that. So we are going to put a little bit of a separation right there. Make it look like that coat's coming up a little bit. undercutting. I call this undercutting. You know, it just adds something to the piece when you can undercut. There you go. And we'll bring this down. Let's get rid of all this rough stuff here. And right here we're going to put a couple folds in, just like so. Another one right there. Just a couple. Add some depth, you know, add something to the piece. Alright, just a couple of them like that, a couple in the front, little ones. Alright, same thing over here, we're going to put one right there, and another one right in between. Alright. And I think that's it. I'm not going to do a lot more. Alright, that looks good. Well folks, I think he's pretty well finished. He has a few folds in his coat, you know, and I think it looks pretty good. Maybe we can add another little fold here to his jacket here. Put 3 in. I usually like the 3 in this, so let's just see where I want to put that right down in here. Alright, so that all looks good. And then these folds I'm going to just kind of taper off the hard edges on them. They have a little nicer look to it. Alright, and when we come back we'll have him all painted. We'll have to tell you how we painted him up and such, and he looks really good. I'm fairly happy with him. We might take these folds up just a little further. Yeah, a little more distinct. There we go. Alright, looks good. Baggy pants, low baggy pants, and we'll make sure to put the lines in there for his pants. So his coat's going to be blue, his hat's going to be blue, white. It might have some red stripes on the hat. I haven't decided how I'm going to do it yet, but my red and white, of course, for the flag. Let me take a look at that. Yeah, I have some cleanup to do before I actually get to painting it, but hopefully I'll have it done and painted tonight that I can make a video of it and have this project completed. Alright, we'll be back with a finished picture of Uncle Sam. Bye bye folks.